Hello Flight Simmers, welcome back to the channel everyone. I am happy that you have tuned back into our next long haul video in P3D, and on my very recent quest to bring a bit more VATSIM content to you guys, I have decided to load into Paris Charles de Gaulle today, and we are flying this beautiful Dreamliner down to Cape Town. And we have full ATC staffing here at Charles de Gaulle, which is very cool because there's an event going on between Frankfurt and Charles de Gaulle. I think might be also Orly, I think is the other airport in Paris. So there's an event going on, and we are not flying on this event, of course. But I decided to take this chance and get full ATC staffing here in Charles de Gaulle, which I think would be or will be very cool. And then we will be certainly on a long flight. I think it's an 11-hour trip down to Cape Town. I don't believe we will capture any ATC down there, unless we are very, very lucky, of course. So let's see. But at least for the departure, we're going to have a nice ATC coverage here on VATSIM. Yeah, you can see passengers are coming in, cargo is being loaded. It is not super busy here at the moment, but I believe there's a nice 777 down there. Oh, Air France just taking off. Yeah, I believe the majority of the action for this event is going on somewhere back there on the sort of European domestic terminals, which is far back there. And that's at least for the Lufthansas and the likes. And I think Air France short haul is going to be over there. Yeah, it's a huge, huge airfield. I don't fly here very often. But yeah, anyway, we are here at the international gates. Oh, there's Lufthansa A320 coming, taxiing along. So there's a bit of stuff around, a few other aircrafts, and of course we will have the full stuffing, I think, here at the long haul gates. No, at the moment, unfortunately, not too much action, but this is also kind of fun because we're going to stick out a bit from the other traffic around here today. Anyhow, I don't want to make this too long, so I would say let's get to it. Right, here we are inside the flight deck, and it is way louder compared to outside. I've decided to just go dome light on today. It's always very dark in these cockpits here, so this will just make it a bit brighter. For the dispatching, we have 270 packs on here, almost fully booked. Zero fuel weight, 162.2 basically. And then quite a lot of fuel as well, 70.9 tons. Reason is I've selected alternate Johannesburg, which I am not quite sure if that would be realistic, but it's surely a big airport, and I'm quite sure Air France does have a base over there as well. And so alternate is going to be 1.5 hours away. So yeah, that's kind of what makes the high fuel load of almost 71 tons here. Right, what else? We can get started on the CDU. This should be the active ARAC. That looks good. Route is set, or sorry, position is set. Route we can request. Oh, a lot of flights in here. Where are we? Lima Fox, Papa Golf. Oh, I should have filtered before. Ah, there we are. There we go. And then we are flying Air France, naturally, 864. And I do believe 26 right is actually what we are expecting for the departure. Right, that's a lot of waypoints in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate that. We will get the departure routing from the controller, of course. Reserves, alternate and reserves is 9.6 together. And then cruise altitude, initially 350. Cost index 50, I've looked that up. Apparently for Air France long haul they use 50. Step size 2000. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention, This flight departs in the morning, so departure time is 10 o'clock in the morning, and then we will get to Cape Town at somewhere evening time, like 10 o'clock evening time. So it will be a nighttime arrival into Cape Town later on. Let's see if we can request the wind data already. And yeah, then we will be quick. We can actually go ahead and ask for the clearance, I would say. Quickly check in progress, 12.1. That's nice. Works out perfectly. And yeah, while loading into this video, I've been honestly trying to remember if I ever have been flying this aircraft online, and
like that,
I don't think so even. I don't think we ever did that. Right, quickly showing up or pulling up the ATIS. We can also hear to it, of course, or listen to it, but I usually prefer to have it in writing. Takeoff, 26 right, that's the closest to us. Alternatively, can be 27 left. Expect departures 5 Alpha and 5 Bravo. Okay, that's good information because we have the Okazi. Okazi 5 Bravos, then very much what I'm expecting. But we will double check the charts once we have that confirmed. Transition level 60 after vacating the runway, that's not relevant. Wind 340, decrease 60 knots, visibility good, clouds view 2900, 8600, yeah, bunch of cloud layers. Temperature 11, QNH 1005. And that's gonna be information Charlie. Okay, so the Gaulle delivery is tuned. On 121.85, and so let's go ahead and ask for the clearance. The Gaulle delivery, bonsoir, Air France 864, information Charlie is requesting clearance to Cape Town.
Air France 864, bonjour, you are clear to destination as 5. Runway 26 right, Okazi 5 Bravo departure. Initial climb for level 120 and stroke 5721.
Clear to destination, runway 26 right, Okazi 5 Bravo departure, initial altitude flight level 120 and squawk 5721, Air France 864.
Air France 864 is correct, report when ready for push and start.
Wilco. Okay, that's all very much as expected. It does want us to close some doors, so let's do that, otherwise we will get a lot of noise. Okay, departure, choose
Alpine 47,
right. Okazi.
Delta 18 with a plan to Copenhagen and information Charlie.
5 Bravo.
47 Papa Juliet.
Alpine 47
Initial climb. Flight level 120.
Initial climb for level 100. Underscore 5723.
It is slightly loud, this this frequency. Maybe the next one is less loud.
Quit destination Copenhagen.
I will just handle for now.
Normal 5 Alpha.
And then squawk 5721.
For Alpine 47 Papa Juliet.
Alpine 47 Papa Juliet is correct. Report when ready for push and start.
We are ready for push and start.
Okay, what else? Oops, sorry.
Confirm you are ready now.
Let's go ahead, initialize the flight. I will not use those charts, I'm not a huge fan of it. Instead, we can do some performance calculation. It's going to be dry. I think this data is all correct. 233. That's also pretty much in line with sim brief. That's going to be optimum, flap optimum, calculate. Okay, jumps back to 5, but I guess that's just the optimum config then in our case. Usually,
this is
Usually we would not expect to have full length. Here's the chart. I think usually we're going to be sent out to Tango 10 through Tango 12, so that would be a bit of a shortening. But I am not even sure if there's any way for me, since no times is disabled, I don't think I can incorporate for that here on the takeoff calculation. So we're just gonna run the full length data and it will be fine. Little bit of cheating here, but it will be fine. So flap 5, takeoff thrust, select temperature 43, 100. Oh, that's a lot of power actually for the departure. And then 159, 165, 170. Okay. Send output, send to FMC. Very neat feature. Accept.
Yeah, first 1914.
So that's good. So 170, that's coming in here. Flight director, orbital LNAV and VNAV. Okay, and then let's have a look at the departure. Initial heading is 267. Oh, I still need to close some doors. I thought I did close that one. Is cargo? Yeah, cargo's also completed.
Price delivery, hello again, it's just filed my flight plan. Air France 3 at gate, Echo 26, type of aircraft 777, 300
Should be closing up now.
Information. Alpha,
okay, that looks good.
Clearance to Manchester.
So it's very straightforward, very basic, 267. And then it's a very long, that's 4.7 miles, that's 9.3 miles, that's almost 14 miles, or pretty much 14 miles. Out, pretty much straight out, and then left-hand turn. Okasi max 280. We will be fairly high up at that point.
Clear to Manchester, runway.
But that's good to double check if that's really in here. Only constraint we have Okasi. It is not. That's why it's a good idea to double check, I suppose.
Report when ready for push and start.
280 at Okasi. Oh, no. 280 slash. Yeah. Okay, so that's good that we double checked, I suppose. Okay, let's see. We have the winds. I think we have pre-flight completed. That's very good. So let's make sure we have the parking brake set.
Departure for runway 2
and yeah, let's fire up the APU.
Address 5 Alpha.
Seatbelts coming on. And we can run the pre-flight checklist. Just need to check that oxygen before. Okay, so oxygen tested 100%, flight instruments 085, 085, 1005,
good afternoon, Lufthansa
1005,
aircraft type A320, stand Zulu 05, information Charlie on board
005, that's checked.
Lufthansa 4 Alpha Echo, bonsoir, you are clear to Frankfurt, runway 26 right, Ranux 5 Bravo departure. Initial climb for the
weird, I think it should actually go to the next one when I hit it again. Okay.
Alpha Echo, we are clear to Frankfurt, runway 5 Bravo departure out of runway 26 right, initial climb flight level 100.
Let's just wait for the APU. In the meantime we can... Oh no, I'm not going to disconnect maybe the APUs on the jetway, sometimes it is, I'm not sure. But I think we can go ahead and put this to TA only.
Swiss to Yankee car, contact the ground.
Maybe we can quickly check our systems, elec page. Yeah, APU is running, that's very good. So external power is coming off. Wheel chocks are coming off. Now we can make sure jetways are disconnected. Okay, window heat. Hydraulic, let's start with the right one. And the other ones, we have fuel pump, center ones as well. STRIX fans, packs, trim air, all coming on. And then the beacon lights. That should be it. Before start checklist, passenger signs are on. MCP is set 170, 267, and flight level 120. Oh, transition, by the way, I haven't entered. It's 5,000. Okay. Takeoff speeds 159, 65, 70. Taxi and takeoff briefing is completed.
Air France 3, contact the ground 121.675.
So let's see. Now we need to. This is all set. We will ask for pushback and departure, and then we will call for pushback and probably be handed over to another frequency. Air France 864 stand Kilo 64 is requesting push and start.
Hello Captain, we are ready for push.
Air France 864 stand by 3 minutes.
Copy that. Okay, standing by 3 minutes. That is technically fine. Unless GSX has other plans for us today. Let's hope not.
Alpine
826 right, departure Ratio Bravo.
Air France 864, contact the ground 121.675.
121.675 for Air France 864. The go apron, bonsoir, Air France 864, stand Kilo 64 requesting push and start.
Release parking brakes.
Air France 864, de Gaulle apron, hello. Push and start approved, facing south, QNH 1006.
Push and start approved, facing south and QNH 1006, Air France 864. Okay, there we go.
Air France 3, do you have any problem?
Start at will.
And that was Barrows 1006 then.
My pushback
That's looking good.
I'm trying to figure it out, and we will start
off we go.
as soon as possible.
Air France 3 negative, so call me again when you are fully ready to move.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't get to
Copy
taxi
that.
over these
That
very
sounds
fancy bridges here. Would be kind of cool.
Right, is actually Alpine 47.
But anyhow, okay, let's fire up.
Alpine 47 Papa Juliet.
Once again, I can't remember. I think Dreamliner we can start both at the same time, right?
Taxi straight to holding point Tango
I
Bravo
believe we
1
can.
and hold
Which
short
engine,
there.
by the way, do we have? Oh, I'm so
Hold taxi
terribly
to
prepared. We have
Tango Bravo 1 and
the
hold short there,
GE engines.
Alpine 47 Papa Juliet.
We have the GE engines, but yeah, I think we can still do it on the Dreamliner since we don't have a bleed system as on other aircrafts, as far as I am aware. I hope I'm not telling me any utter nonsense here. But yeah, let's go ahead, start both at the same time. If it's not gonna work, we'll notice anyway. And it's gonna be an auto start.
Confirm taxi clearance for Papa 7 Juliet.
Okay, so APU is coming off.
Tango Bravo 1 and contact ground 121.8.
We have auto brake,
We'll continue to Tango
RTO,
Bravo 1 and then we'll contact
flaps
121.8.
5
Thanks for Simple Juliet.
is set and trim needs to be 4.5. So trimming that up a bit, and there we are. Okay, then the checklist. Before taxi checklist, NTI is not required. Recall. Check fare controls. Oh, I forgot that. Let's check it over here. Systems, flight control. You're in full left, full ride. I have a new yoke now. I actually decided to go for the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke, which was on sale, so I finally got it. I thought this would kind of fix the issue, but apparently that's not the case. Never mind. Elevators working. Rudder also to the full extent, so we can work with that. And that's checked, and ground equipment should be cleared by now. Yeah, they're walking away. Good. Before takeoff checklist, flaps are set, so we can check this one as well. Navigation display, we have the nice airport map on here, and then we can call for the taxi.
Paris ground, Air France 3 at gate, Echo 26, ready for push and start.
Air France 3, push and start approved, facing west, QNH 1006.
Facing to the west, QNH 1006, Air France 3.
Air France 864 requesting taxi.
Air France 864, taxi slowly to Tango Kilo 4, hold short of there, and contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
Hold short Tango Kilo 4 and contact ground on 121.8 for Air France 864. Thanks, bye-bye. So that's gonna be 121.8. Okay, let's move. Tango Kilo 4, that's just the holding point down there, so we will be there very quickly.
For taxi, contact ground 121.6. Pushback approved, facing east.
Put in a little bit of power, and it's kind of slow here.
Bye-bye.
What's that? Oh, Aeroflot A330 taking off. Cool. Cool stuff. So let's head over to the ground frequency.
Romeo for holding point Tango 10, Lufthansa to Foxtrot.
121.6, thank you, point 4, and perpetuate. Absolutely, I was about to
so
call
that's Tango Kilo 4, I'm quickly holding here, and now I think I have seen some other long hauls.
Bye-bye, have a nice flight.
Oh yeah, Delta A350, awesome. Very nice traffic. Okay, let's contact ground 121.8, that's where we are. Ground, good day, Air France 864 at Tango Kilo 4.
Air France 864, the Gaulle ground, hello. Taxi left on Romeo for holding point Tango 12 or runway 26 right.
Left on Romeo for holding point Tango 12 for runway 26 right, Air France 864. Okay, let's keep on rolling then. Another Lufthansa taking off. Ooh, nice. There's even a bit of a lineup here. Oh, that's the cool thing about traffic or ATC events. Right on Tango. Okay, got it.
Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot, contact South Tower 120.9er. Have a nice flight, goodbye.
Tower 120.9er.
I think that will be the next one for us as well. 120.9er, South Tower.
Air France 864, contact South Tower 120.9er. Bye-bye, have a nice flight.
120.9er for Air France 864. Thanks, bye-bye.
Takeoff ground.
Yeah, as expected, over to South Tower. South Tower, that's Tango 12 coming up as the next one.
Lufthansa 1 Mike Delta, winds 336 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, no, I got a little
26 right,
slow.
cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 1 Mike Delta.
Yeah, so as expected, it's not quite full length. But I am quite confident that our takeoff calculation will work nevertheless. Tower, bonsoir. Air France 864 Heavy is approaching Tango 12.
Air France 864, bonjour. Lufthansa 1 Mike Delta, contact departures, frequency 124.350, guten Flug, over.
124.350, Lufthansa 1 Mike Delta, au revoir.
Okay, park brake. And then departure will be 124350.
Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot, 10 seconds prior to departure. Air France 864, line up and wait, runway 26 right, via Tango 12.
Line up and wait, 26 right, Air France 864. Okay, cool.
Paris Tower, bonjour, Lufthansa 13, Tango 9 in sequence 26 right.
Lufthansa 13, bonjour.
Oh, did I completely? Oh no! Oh no, 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 I completely forgot taxi lights during the full taxi. Ah, that's bad. Sorry about that, guys. It's nothing I usually miss. That's a bit strange. Why I missed that completely.
Lufthansa 13, do you have visual with the Air France Boeing 789er, which is lining up on 26 right on your left-hand side?
Traffic in sight for Lufthansa 13.
Lufthansa 13, roger, behind mentioned traffic, line up and wait, runway 26 right, behind.
Behind 787, line up and wait, behind runway 26 right, Lufthansa 13.
Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot, contact the Gaulle departures, frequency 124.350, over.
Departure on 124.35, Lufthansa 2
Okay, holding short, and then I expect takeoff clearance just about now.
And the Lufthansa 13, will you require wake turbulence separation?
Negative, sir.
That's so cool. Asking for wake turbulence separation.
Air France 864, 15 seconds delay.
Okay, 15 seconds. Yeah, I was a bit early on that switch, but never mind. I think we are cleared very soon. So let's focus on the departure. Not quite sure why FPS came
Air
down.
France 864, winds 33 degrees 12 knots, 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Air France 864. Okay, let's go. That's cool. That's so cool having ATC here. And I'm just noticing there's one thing I forgot very quickly. TARA. And takeoff. Forward pressure on the stick. It's 80 knots. Yeah, nice acceleration here. No problem at all. B1, rotate. Let's get airborne. And that's that. Pause rate. Gears coming up. Or not. That switch is apparently not. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's not working on the Boeing Yoke here. Never mind. How cool is that?
The Gaulle Tower, Swiss to Yankee Echo on frequency. On Echo.
Okay, it's a straight out departure, so I'm gonna go autopilot.
Swiss to Yankee Echo,
to focus on the frequencies.
Line up and wait, runway 26 right at Tango 9.
Also, I'm just noticing I should put
runway
weather potentially.
26 right at Tango 9 for Swiss to Yankee Echo.
Lufthansa 13, winds reporting 33 degrees 12 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 26 right, Lufthansa 13.
Air France 864, contact departures, frequency 124.350, over.
124.350 for Air France 864, over. Flaps 1. 124.350.
Lufthansa 2, Foxtrot, turn left direct Charlie, Lima Mike.
Left direct Charlie, Lima Mike, Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot.
Departure bonsoir, Air France 864 is passing 3,900.
That's 864, bonsoir, identified, climb level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Air France 864. And flaps up.
Speed 300 knots.
It's 300 knots on that Foxtrot.
I feel like on the last Dreamliner flight we got a bit better engine sound, but maybe it was the other engine type, I'm not quite sure.
Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot, contact Paris on 128.1.
Okay, 5000, that's transition standard.
128.1 with
and let's fix those lights now. Yeah, let's see, maybe we get a departure, sorry, not departure, a direct to OCASI at some point soon. Would save us a bit of track miles.
Reference 864, direct au début.
Direct au début, Air France 864. Okay, speaking about it, it's just the one before OCASI, so that's going in there. Speed 280 still applies, of course. So banking off to the left. I think in Microsoft Flight Sim this would now offer a very, very nice view on the city. Visuals here.
Air France 864, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Air France 864.
Lufthansa 13, climb level 190.
Yeah, but visuals here for terrain and cities a little bit limited in P3D. But still quite nice, we can make out a large part of the city here. Very, very cool stuff. And then I will recycle that. That's something that the QualityWings does.
Air France 864, when able, increase speed 300 knots or greater.
Speed 300 knots or greater, Air France 864. I am more than happy to comply with that.
Direct Charlie Lima Mike.
Let's go 3, or yeah, we're actually passing 10,000, so let's just go VNAV. Manage the speed, and we just get the constraint out of here, and then we will speed up above 300. I think that's the easier way to solve that one. Lights off, and after takeoff checklist.
Air France 864, stop climb level 160.
Stop climb, flight level 160, Air France 864. Ah, it continues to stay interesting. After takeoff checklist is checked.
Passing flight level 50 for flight level 100.
Swiss 2 Yankee Echo.
Yeah, we're speeding up, climbing flight level 160. Very, very cool to have this full ATC coverage here. And I think in order to not make this too long for you guys, I think I'm going to cut it here. And from now on we're pretty much expecting instructions for the routing, etc. And yeah, enjoy the cruise, and I will meet you back for a nighttime arrival into Cape Town. Very much looking forward to that already. So see you in a bit. Hello folks, welcome back. We are descending towards Cape Town, just past flight level 160, and just saying this, I'm just noticing I have not put in a proper transition level. So maybe just let's just do it now. Go local 1020 is the latest one I have checked. So there we are. Yeah, right. We are 10 hours 17 minutes into the flight. It is nighttime. Not sure if the sun has fully disappeared. We can see the moon back there. And as expected, unfortunately, we do not have ATC here online. So we will just do it without on Unicom. And yeah, today we are landing runway 19, which I'm not sure if I've ever done that before into Cape Town. I believe the more frequently used direction is landing towards the north, but today we have winds clearly favoring runway 19, so that's 10 knots from 160. Cav okay, so no cloud, 17 degrees, QNH 1020. And no significant change. So weather is super straightforward. I can show you the charts, although it's not not very exciting really. Iwuki 1 Bravo arrival. We're closing in on Iwuki max 250 knots. From flying this aircraft before, we know it's not very good on speed constraints, and it's just doing the same today, so we're coming in a bit fast, just passing Iwuki right now, but we are gradually slowing down, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. And yeah, then we have another waypoint 20 miles out from Cape Town, maximum to 10 knots, and then it's the ILS Zulu onto runway 19. It's pretty much a standard ILS. It's slightly steeper, 3.2 degrees glide slope, and cut 1 decision altitude is 347. Other than that, I believe there's not really anything crucial on here for the go-round. Climbing to 5 miles on the ILS frequency, then turn left to the VOR, climbing 4000, so it's a 180 degree back to Cape Town VOR to 4000. Right, other than that, down on the ground, we have a 3.2 kilometer runway. Knowing the Dreamliner, we're gonna slow down very quickly. Ideally, we should be able to make the Charlie 1 exit, then we don't have to go all the way down to the end. Maybe let's set auto brake 3, and we're slowing down super fast, but I think it's a good option to make sure we get Charlie 1, and then we will just get one of those big stands on apron Alpha, somewhere with a nice jetway. So somewhere back there, probably Alpha 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. So that's the plan for this arrival. Let's see if we can execute it accordingly. So let's go auto brake 3. In fact, we could also run some calculations, right? Since we have it, why not even make some use of that? Copy data, condition is dry. There was 160 at 10, I believe it was. 159 at 8, okay. Outside temperature was... oh, what was it? Why is it deleting the data when I click into it? That's a bit odd. Now it's refusing to... ah, there it is. 160 at 10. Outside air temperature 17. Cat manual. Anti-ice off. Actually, it's a Cat 1. Not sure if that makes a difference at all. Spoilers auto brake. Oh, we don't even have 3. Interesting stuff. So 7629 and 70 on auto brake 3. That's why we can't select it up here. Yeah, let's go out of break 3. I haven't measured the distance now for the exit, but I believe that should do quite nicely. Oh, we're below 10,000. Kind of missed that, and I'm also just noticing I missed the the seatbelts. So I hope the passengers get it to their seats rather quickly now. Okay, how many track miles do we have? We have 33 track miles, so it will not be long until we will have the ILS identified, I assume. We also need to complete some checklists. Approach 1020, that is set. And then next up will be the landing checklist. Good. 1901. I am confident that we get down there. Yeah, we have 3000 hard dialed and 170 knots. That should be quite perfect. And then we can take the arrival nice and slow. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, we have a controller. 128325. Wow, that's super lucky now. Let's see. It's South Africa control. Cool.
Bravo Kilo Golf, okay, South Africa control. Thank you very much, Mr. Burns. Key recycle that lovely score of yours to 7335.
Oh, he's in a good mood. Awesome. South Africa control, very good evening from Air France 864, currently passing 7,000 feet, and we are setting up for the ILS runway 19 into Cape Town.
Okay, France 864, South controller, you identified, radar control. Continue the descent, altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Continue descent 4,000 feet on QNH 1020, Air France 864. Nice, how cool is that? That is super lucky for us.
South Africa control, good day. Flight level
let's get down the hut.
0, lot 25 Mike.
Lot 25 Mike, South control, good evening. Recycle squawk.
So he's covering full of South Africa. Awesome.
Squawk 4752, lot 25 Mike.
Wow, I really didn't expect to get that contact me at this specific point.
Okay,
unable descent, maintain descent speed.
It's going to, we are giving the arrival, I believe it's going to be the Stanton 1.
Yeah, we have the constraint of 210, 22 miles out. Let's go flaps 1 then.
Bravo Kilo Golf, yes, and that's fine. The Vila
yeah, we're below the glide. That's good.
One Bravo, you said?
Let's arm the speed brakes.
Bravo Kilo Golf, okay, expect a Vila 1 Bravo, landing on 03.
Speed brakes armed. Let's slow down a bit more, flaps 5. Let's help the aircraft decelerate. Although we are nicely below the glide, so that should work out just nicely. Let's do the lights now before I forget them again. Also wing lights, then we're nice and bright. Having everything
864 on the present heading. Friction, fly heading 170, cleared ILS approach runway 19.
Heading 170 and cleared ILS approach 19, Air France 864. That is somewhat interesting. I'm actually gonna do localizer. Yeah, localizer captured. I was probably tiny bit right of the localizer, but swinging over to 170 now. There was a slight chance I'm gonna miss the localizer, so now I'm just established. Cool.
Lot 25 Mike, identify 350 radar control.
Want to get a very quick look outside. Cool, okay, good. Okay, let's see for the speed. We have 14 miles out. I'm gonna keep it at the flap 5 buck for now.
Bravo Kilo Golf, descend altitude 8,000 feet, Joburg, QNH is... I stand by for QNH, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, glide slope captured. Go down altitude
Bravo Kilo Golf, QNH 1022.
4000. Air France 864, we established on the ILS for runway 19er.
Air France 864, runway 19er, clear to land. The surface wind is 160 degrees, 10 knots.
Runway 19er, clear to land, Air France 864. Awesome. Okay, still 12 miles. Yeah, runway is straight ahead. Now, unfortunately, it's nighttime and we're coming in from the north. So top mountain is all the way down there. We can just see the silhouette now in the dark. But beautiful night lighting as well. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus now. Setting up my rudders. Flaps. What is it? 10, 15? I always forget. 10, I believe, on the Dreamliner. Can we go flap 15 without the gear warning coming on, I wonder? We could slow down a bit more. Although we are not fast at all, so it's kind of okay. Let's update. 143 then, and that makes +5, 148. 9 miles on the DME. Okay, flap 15. (2,000 feet above ground elevation). Let's drop the gear. What did I just say? 148. 148 it was. Let's set that up and then we can do some manual flying. Just cycling through all these flap positions. And then it should be the landing checklist completed in just a second. There it is. Okay, auto thrust landing. I believe that's appropriate for the Dreamliner. Not sure what Air France SOPs in that regard are. And let's take the aircraft. Manual flight. Nice, and now it's just easy straight in. Wind is coming straight on the nose. And now I'm gonna see how good my Thrustmaster Yoke actually is on the Dreamliner. Seems to be super stable conditions now. I barely need to do any corrections. Let's see, those are usually the conditions where I screw up the landing. But let's hope for a good one now.
300.
just following the flight director. I don't really... Ah, there are the puppies. 4 whites, actually. Continue. And there we are. That was okay, I believe. Reverse, green, decel. And it's easy. That was, I think, spot on in the touchdown zone. Idle forward, manual braking. Cool, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that indeed. Gonna pull up the landing rate in just a second. How do I... Shit, where did the lever just go? Okay, let's do a bit of a cleanup. Let's make sure to vacate this runway. I'm taking a little bit long here on the runway, to be honest. Luckily there's no event going on. I can't see the... Ah, there it is. That was hard to see. Okay, let's turn.
Air France 864, welcome to Cape Town, taxi Charlie Bravo 1 and stand of choice. Good night.
Taxi Charlie Bravo 1 and stand of choice for Air France 864. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cool. So I have to use the dome light. Sorry guys, this cockpit is just so dark. Those are coming off. Strobes, wing lights, APU starting up, and I believe I can turn off the weather radar. Another right-hand turn. And then we just need to find a nice stand for us. Okay, here we are at GSX, a bit off there. And this aircraft is just picking up speed like crazy on idle power. Okay, let's get the engines. APU generators are on. Good. Fuel pumps, hydraulics, window heat, seat belts, beacons, nav logo lights stay on. IRSs can come off as well, I believe. We're gonna be parked here for a little bit. Okay, that's that. And shutdown checklist, hydraulic panel. Ah, I remember we had the same issue last time. Ah, those stay on. Now I get it. Okay. Yeah, right. The engine. Yeah, okay, makes sense. It makes sense. Parking brake is set, and it's fine. Checklist completed. So folks, here we are at stand Alpha 6. And wow, we have been so lucky, of course, having the event over in Paris and now here in Cape Town also catching some ATC. That's just absolute perfect setup. And look at this, it looks beautiful. It's I think the first airport I'm ever experiencing which has a really proper night lighting installed. Very nice and bright. I like it how it shines onto these beautiful white fuselage of the Air France. Very, very cool. So, touchdown rate, according to Volanta, was 166. I kind of like to believe it was a little bit softer than that, but still good landing for sure. So I'm happy with that. And this would complete another VATSIM long-haul flight. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If so, I would really appreciate like and subscribe in case you're not subscribed yet. And I'm very much looking forward to see you on the next flight as well. So take care, good night, and bye bye.